Alright, time for that Kyle Katarn kit reveal. Ooh, look at that. Nice graphic. Can I zoom in? Ooh, nice. Alright, there we go. And this should be interesting. So, come on, do it again. Shoot and a slice. And apparently that magma trooper throws up. There's some green right there. Final text. Deal physical damage to target enemy twice. Yep, first a gun, then lightsaber. If it's Kyle's, oh my word. If it's Kyle Katarn's turn, inflict ability block for 1 turn. Otherwise, deal damage a 3rd time. It's not bad. What was this called? This should be interesting. I guess that's fitting. Ability block or go a 3rd time. That's pretty cool. Just a guy with the lightsaber. Cooldown 3. See what he does. Oh, that's kind of cool. Runs up, hits, jumps, throws it. Pulls a Vader, but in a cooler way. Final text. Deal physical damage to target enemy twice. If the target has Force influence, the second instance of this damage deals 75% more damage. All allies gain critical chance up and potency up for 2 turns. Jedi Knight. The first instance of damage deals 75% more damage. All Rebel fighter allies recover 50% health and protection. Huh. That almost seems like overkill because Mon Mothma keeps the team, like, on point. So, like, he'd be super on point, I guess, with this move, too. Power of the Valley. Cooldown 3. Okay, so he stands there, he raises up, spins his thing around, almost cuts his legs off, and then does a force move. Boom, boom. Final text. Zeta. Dispel all debuffs on Rebel fighter allies. Rebel fighter allies gain defense up and speed up for 2 turns. Deal physical damage to all enemies and inflicts force influence on target enemy for 2 turns, which can't be copied. Do you actually see that? Where's the... Yeah, it's not there. Jedi Knight. Inflict force influence on all enemies for 2 turns. Jedi Influence. They can't assist, they can't counterattack, or gain buffs. Raid bosses in Galactic Legends, minus 30% counter chance. Wow, that's it. It's so worthless with raid bosses in Galactic Legends. Everyone else, effed over. A raid boss or Galactic Legend? Yeah, barely an inconvenience. Anyhow, seems like he's doing serious work when being paired up with Rebel fighters. Jeez. Healing them up, and then this one dispelling all the buffs and stuff, and gaining defense up and speed up. Like, what the heck? Mon Mothma does enough work to begin with. Now you're adding him to the mix? Whew. Unique. Blue Milk Run. Wow, this is long. Final text, which has an Omicron. At the start of each encounter, Kyle Katarn gains 10% turn meter for each other Rebel fighter ally. Whenever a Rebel fighter ally attacks out of turn, they gain 12% offense. That's a weird amount. Stacking max 60% until the end of their next turn. Which with Rebel fighters, that's actually decent because for the most part, they always do like mass assistance stuff, but like it's a reduced percentage of their overall power. So like they're a weak team, so to speak, that just takes tons of turns. So, you know, this stacking offense will probably be highly beneficial. It'll help them be less weak. And then he gains 10% turn meter for each other Rebel fighter ally. So technically you could have 5 others because Mon Mothma calls the, what is he, I don't know, that extra guy. So it's only 50%, but still. Anyhow, whenever Kyle Katarn attacks out of turn, he gains a stack of force connection until the end of battle, which can't be copied, dispelled, prevented, blah, 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 max 10. We're just going to skip ahead down there. Force connection means that you get plus 2% defense and offense. So you can have 10 stacks, so that's plus 20% defense and 20% offense. Now going back up. When Kyle Katarn reaches 10 stacks of force concentration. Force connection, he resets his cooldowns, loses all stacks of force connection, and gains Jedi Knight until the end of the battle, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. Skipping down to Jedi Knight, it says, Kyle Katarn and Rebel fighters gain 50% defense and offense, but they can't gain force connection. This bonus applies to Jedi allies in territory battles. So it starts out with him, and then as soon as he's a Jedi Knight, it goes to the Rebel fighters as well. That's not bad also. Alright, going back up. At the start of the encounter, if the enemy leader is a Sith, Rebel fighter allies have plus 50% defense and tenacity, and plus 25% max health until the end of the encounter. So that's a lot of bonuses they can get. Plus 50% defense, plus if he gets the Jedi Knight, they get another 50%. So that's like a potential of plus 100% defense. Plus you get 50% tenacity. You're going to get 50% offense with the Jedi Knight stuff. And plus 25% max health. And then in addition to all that, Kyle Katarn's potentially constantly, healing up the team and dispelling debuffs. And man, he does a lot for Rebel fighters. Anyhow, this is probably talking about his Omicron. When in territory battles, enemies can't gain bonus turn meter, and force influence can't be resisted. While Kyle Katarn attacks out of turn, he gains an additional stack of force connection. Wow, he should be attacking out of turn all the time under Mon Mothma, because that's all she does is constantly call and assist. And the bonuses of Jedi Knight also apply to other Jedi allies. It only makes sense, I mean, Jedi. At the start of each encounter, all Jedi and Rebel fighter allies gain 75% bonus protection until the end of the encounter. Oh, that's only territory battles. I was going to say, geez, another thing that he does. At the start of each encounter, Kyle Katarn gains 10% turn meter for each other Jedi ally. Huh. What was the turn meter up here? 5%? Or no, that's also 10, but that was for Rebel fighter. So in territory battles, it also sort of applies to Jedis. Kyle Katarn actually seems pretty solid. I mean, we gotta see. Maybe they make him hit like a wet noodle, so all this awesome sounding abilities are actually trash. But on, so to speak, paper, he actually sounds sick for the Rebel fighters. Man, like, Rebel fighters under Mon Mothma are semi-viable. They're not obviously a top-tier team, but they're solid. They got their own utility like the bugs do, or like Jawas kind of do. But I feel like Kyle Katarn is really going to beef them up. They might be... I don't know, they could possibly end up on like a CLS type level now. CLS is still super viable, even though he's been in the game for like 3-4 years now. And Kyle Katarn might help make a Rebel fighter get to that point. Possibly. I don't know. Based on everything I just read, he sounds sick. Well, anyway, let's do what I always do and just read some of the comments. See what other people are thinking. Maybe spark some more ideas that I missed. So, Ultra. She's always first. Blue Milk Run ability should have specific synergy with Jedi Master Luke. Just saying. Oh, yeah, I see what she's saying. I was trying to think, does he have any actual synergy with Luke at all? But I get it, because the blue milk, that's what he's famous for. Woo! That's boring. Animations are on point. Yes. Animations look awesome. Okay, what are we worried about the animations for? This is a joke. For an important character like GL, you couldn't make good animations, but for a $300 marquee, you could. Pathetic as Lord Vader's kit. Why is everybody complaining about the animations? Who cares? Love the animations. These animations are 100 times better than Lord Vader's. Animations look really pretty. Now to see how hard Kyle hits in game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. He sounds sick, but you don't know until you actually see it. So his Omicron is used for 4 battles once a month. Got it. Yeah, I know. That's one thing I'm not liking about these Omicrons. Like, the Omicrons sound cool. Like, my first one I want to do is Captain Phasma when I have enough Omicrons. I think I'm at like 13 now, and I need 20. So, we do have a... what the heck's it called? I don't know, those event things. Galactic Challenge going on. And I'm going to get a T9 crate. So, that gives me 2 more. So, I'll be at 15. So, sort of getting there. But I want to put it on her. But anyways, it's like, it just sucks because you can't test it anymore. It's only territory war. I mean, this guy's hating on, well, he doesn't specifically say, but it says it's for territory battles. But at least in territory battles, you really can test. You know, you can use them in each sector. That's 6 chances to try out his Omicron. But when it comes to Phasma, I mean, it's territory war. I have 1 battle, 1 chance to try it out. I mean, yeah, I can put her on defense, and maybe you'll see a tally of like 10 attempts from my opponents. But still, for me to physically be able to see those, the Omicron ability in action, I only get one shot. So, I don't know. But yeah, it does suck. It should be an always thing. That would be cooler. As opposed to all the Territory War ones, which are 4 times a month. Oh, wait. That's kind of what I just was talking about. It kind of does. It gives him bonuses when he attacks on a turn, which JML's lead causes a lot. Yeah. But it's just not direct. I think Ultra was saying it should be direct, just because they have the blue milk in common. Anyways. Exactly. These Omicrons are not as big of a deal to the game as they could have been. Yeah, I know. I mean, the Omicrons are so weird because on one hand, they really do take characters to like a next level. Like I was just saying with Phasma. Phasma is a character that's, I don't know, when she came out she was okay, and then as time went on she kind of just sucks. And I feel like the Omicron's gonna take her like way better. Like she's gonna go from suck to be like borderline GL. Or let's say GL contender. And it's crazy. And, I mean, some of them are trash. Rose Tico seems like, meh. And, I don't recall offhand any specifics about Boba Fett, Scion, and Jango's, but I do remember that his was pretty solid, too. Like, it took him basically from a legendary character to a borderline GL. But, so that's cool, but, like, to have it tied down to a specific game mode is pretty stupid. Territory War or Territory Battles, and then I think some of them are tied down to like Grand Arena, right? So that's like, I don't know, it's kind of a waste and disappointing. You go through all this work to boost up the character and give them their Omicron just to be able to use it 4 times in a month. Like, it's kind of stupid. In the other thing, it says this legacy tier, other things, so that's developer insights. And all future ones will require the 5-star character plus the recent legacy character 5-star. Sounds like some bull, not only for free-to-play and pay-to-win players. Maybe I'm overreacting. Any thoughts? No, you're not overreacting. It is absolute nonsense. A marquee character has all along been a character that is designed to be 100% free. That's why it unlocks at a low star count, only 3 stars. But it's a way to just be like, hey, here's a new character. Have fun. And always, every tier has been 100% doable. Even in my second account, when I was weak at like 1 million GP, I was still able to complete every marquee event just fine. So, to make it so that now there's a special legacy tier, where you need to have the character at 5-star, and then also apparently have the character previously at 5-star, which I mean, if you did it anyways to get the Omicron stuff, then the legacy tier prize, then you'll have the previous character already beefed up, but that's not the point. The point is they're making you put in all this work to unlock the legacy tier, and it's not even free to play at all. It's locked behind a paywall for what, 3 months before they start releasing it? And even then, once they do release it and you can farm the characters somewhere, it still takes forever to get to 5-star. It takes you what, probably 3 months from there? So, yeah, I do think it's pretty stupid that they did that. Like, maybe what they should do instead of something rude like that is just have a separate event. And make it so the character needs to be a certain starage. Because the thing I also don't like is marquee events come one and done. They don't keep coming back. So then if you don't have the character, you still have a chance. Like if you're a newer player or something, it's one and done. So that means if you don't work on your characters and get them to 5-star, you can't get whatever the legacy tier is, because it's literally never coming back. So I don't like that either. So if you want to put these stupid requirements, then make it so at least only the legacy tier comes back, say. You know, you can't go on get more shards of the character, but at least the legacy tier is open. Something, make it a little more fair. I don't know. Like, this just seems like nonsense. It's for 3 Omicron. Small reward for the people that will wear on them. That's the other thing, too. I don't know how I forgot that. But yeah, it's for 3 Omicrons. Like, the prize isn't even that good. You're going to go and get your character from 3-star to 5-star, work on it with, the gear and mods and the level. And for what? 3 Omicrons? Like, okay, that's kind of valuable, but not... What would it cost to level them up? I mean, star them up. They probably offer crappy packs with terrible drop rates. So it's literally going to cost you like $300 to get 3 Omicrons. No thanks. That's what I was going to say before too, how the marquee event is supposed to be a gimme. It's kind of like McDonald's, how they literally invented a McDouble to be a dollar menu double cheeseburger, and then they took the double cheeseburger off and increased that price because they had the McDouble. And yet nowadays McDoubles somehow are more than a double cheeseburger. A double cheeseburger is $2 flat. A McDouble is like $2.50 or something. When it was initially invented to be a dollar burger. That's like these. Marquees were supposed to be just gimmies, and now they're adding a stupid tier that if you want to do it, you have to pay money. Nonsense. The animations look it. Yeah, this kit does look pretty good. Vote CLS plus KK for the win. Not CLS. Mon Mothma. Man, if you did CLS, well, I mean, I guess CLS would have synergy with Rebels, but the whole point is the Rebel fighters, and that's what Mon Mothma's for. Seems a way. CLS is already amazing. I know. CLS team still is pretty solid. It's ridiculous after all this time. That's how good he was made. Well, it's not really just CLS. It's the other characters that have come along too, like Chewie and 3PO and Chewie. Those are good characters, and that's what's helping CLS's viability maintain. Another new character that has much better animations than LV. Funny that LV is the GL with the highest requirements and the worst GL, and still has horrible animations. Yeah, I don't remember too much about his kit, but I do remember that the requirements for him are absolute garbage. What is it, 4 gear 9s you needed? Like, that's psychotic. Or, I mean, Relic 9s. Yeah, Gear 9, that's nothing. Relic 9, I meant. Love the animations, and the character model looks amazing. Except for in that goofy blow-up that I did in the beginning. Too bad your model and animation team failed super hard on a galactic legend, aka Lord Vader. Plus, the CLS teams aren't Rebel fighters, so he doesn't benefit them anyhow. That's exactly what I just said. He'll get some benefit from the extra attacks, but as a Jedi, he would be a better fit with Jedi Master, Jedi Knight, Luke, or Jedi Knight Revan for more consistent out-of-turn attacks. Yeah, but he'd get tons of out-of-turn attacks with Mon Mothma too, so... This makes me want to go play Jedi Knight Outcast again, despite the awful Vertical City and stealth levels, especially since this is week 2 of hardly any events. Looks like a solid addition to a Mon Mothma Rebel fighter team. Now, who to replace? I mean, they tell you a suggestion. They say Mon Mothma, Pow, Kyle Katarn, Cara Dune, and who was the 5th one that they say to put in there? Oh yeah, Hoth Rebel Soldier, I think. They give you a team. There's no thinking required. Yeah, he wants you to go play Jedi Knight Outcast. I know. It's available, though. It's on all the systems. I mean, I said I got it on Switch, because I have a Switch, but it's on PS4, I think, as well. So you could easily get it. These animations looks cool. I like his kit. I wish I had training droids for him, but I'm saving them for Mara Jade. Oh man. Just a guy with a lightsaber animation mission mark. Should have been a Jedi Outcast kick with the saber's throw. What? Isn't that what he did? What are you talking about? Someone's never known the pain of trying to field 3 serviceable Jedi teams at once. What? Trying to field 3 serviceable Jedi teams at once? I don't get it. What animations were people expecting for Lord Vader, really? Spin his lightsaber in a circle 10 times before striking with it? He doesn't showcase much in the battle, in his battle versus Kenobi, but I think his animations are fine. Some characters, Kyle Katarn, have more content to create animations from, 2 entire games. I mean, if you want to be fair, you have Anakin, who is Lord Vader, and you have Clone Wars, 7 seasons of a show, plus a movie, You have episode 3. There's actually a lot to know about Anakin. I'm not a scoundrel, so I will pat bad animations. Kick. Kick. I want Mara Jade kit reveal now! What, does everybody listen to Arnold? Arnold goes and talks about Mara Jade, so now everybody wants him. I mean her. Wow, him. Wants her instead of Kyle Katarn. Ooh, look at those animations. I don't know what they're talking about. It's pretty average. Anyways, that's the kit reveal and community discussions regarding this guy. And until whatever comes next, I said see ya.